Driest months of the year are almost here. The start of summer is only 5 weeks out, but without much rain so far this season, like Chris said, forecasts for later this year are starting to take a turn. Meteorologist Matt Gray joins us now to break down the latest outlooks for drought and our upcoming fire season.
Yeah, and Kirsten, the last 2.5 months just really have not produced the rain that we would want to see, especially after coming out of an El Nino winter, which is dry itself. And this has become a pattern now over the past several years during this spring season. Since March 1st, Spokane has had a grand total of 2 inches of rain, especially after missing some of those showers we had earlier today. Our average for these 3 months, March, April, May, is over 4.5 inches. Now, look, stranger things have happened, but the odds are we're not going to hit average, maybe even be close by June 1st. And that means it is going to end up being 6 years in a row where Spokane did not have a wetter than average meteorological spring, March through May. If we don't hit 3 inches of rain by June 1st, it's only going to be the 3rd time that's happened in the last 30 years, and the most recent one being that record low spring in 2021. And sure, maybe we can make up for it a little in June, but I tell you what, it's only rained over an inch in the month of June here just once over the past 10 years. So as you get closer and closer to summer, getting that rain, and when you look at these showers and thunderstorms, it becomes a real hit or miss type of situation. Now, the outlook for June doesn't really look that great either for this year. In fact, most of the odds are saying that it's likely to be drier than normal, just like the past few months have been. So is it any surprise then that the latest forecast for drought from the Climate Prediction Center is forecasting drought to spread across our entire area, even out to the West Coast over the course of the summer? Now, there hasn't been enough rain. There hasn't been nearly enough snowpack. In fact, Lookout Pass actually melted out today, 2 weeks early at that snow measuring site. For many of you, I'm sure this has you asking, well, what about fire season with all of this information that you're seeing here? Well, look, we're not the only ones with a drought problem. Up to the north, as I reported earlier this week in British Columbia, they're seeing areas of severe drought. And drought's not just developing here in the inland Northwest, but also in the Cascades and on the other side in Western Washington as well. Now, forecasters at the National Interagency Fire Center in Boise, they've come out with their new forecast rounds for fire season. They expect higher than normal fire activity in BC and in Western Washington. Yeah, Western Washington starting in the month of July. Now, that might not affect us directly to start, but an earlier start to fire season, especially to the west of us, means the odds are we may end up seeing more smoky skies earlier in the summer. Those odds are going up too. So if you want more reasons rather to hope for rain, there's just a few for you right there.